Well, YouTube, it's rolling over 2021 again, and this time with another chord cross keyboard recreation. This is going to be the piano sound from the older Casio CTK, or actually the Casio CT series keyboards. Yes, there's master effects, and there is a little bit of actual reverb on this piano sound, but this is what it sounds like without the master effect, especially when I hit it short. You can actually hear the I put a release on one of the keyboards on one of the piano samples and turned the volume down on the piano sample on one of the pianos to give it more of that sound. Now on the master effects, the reverb is at a minimum. I mean, you actually don't hear any reverb at all. I mean, it's at a very minimum. So all you hear is the other piano sound recreating a vintage Casio reverb. And there's no touch response there's no touch sensitivity on this sound because the Casio CT series, especially like the CT240, MT240, MT540, and the CT636. Now, when you get to around the CT670 and on the CT70, that's when you actually do get the touch sensitivity on the keyboards, but this one is a much older CT series, so this is what it sounds like. I'm just going to run through 61 keys, so here we go. Yes, it's an 88 key keyboard, but I'm simulating 61 keys for a Casio CT636 or any other Casio CT series keyboards or MT series keyboard. And the piano sample I chose, even though it's a chord cross piano sample, the piano samples I chose, even though there's a longer release and one of the piano samples is turned down, it actually sounds like a old Casio CT series keyboard. And there is my recreation of the piano sound from late 80s Casio CT series keyboards.